From a distance, you don't notice it, but look closely, just below the sidewalks on both sides of the Golden Gate Bridge, and you'll see a net.
It provides people a second chance.
It's a steel net, one that, if it had existed then, may have caught Kevin Hines when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge many years ago, a move that he says he instantly regretted. Hines, though, was one of the few who survived, crediting the Coast Guard, doctors, and a sea lion that he named Herbert for saving him. He believes this steel net would have been a difference maker in his case.
I would have hesitated, I believe, with enough time for patrol officers to wonder, why is that kid just standing there leaning over the rail crying his eyes out?
People who come to the bridge to harm themselves are in a tremendous amount of pain, and they want to escape pain. A fall into the net is one that will be painful. It is stainless steel. It's a 20-foot fall. It will be incredibly painful and may cause injury.
And while Paulo Kozulich Schwartz of the Golden Gate Bridge Highway and Transportation District admits that the steel net might not stop all jumps, last year there were 14 suicides here, well below the 30 that are usually seen at the Golden Gate Bridge each year. But some have questioned the project, one that cost $224 million.
I have not seen convincing evidence that we're actually going to be saving that many lives, or that the several hundred million invested this way was the best way of saving the most lives.
Dr. John Cruz wrote a column in Clinical Psychiatry News where he questioned the lack of data on regional suicide rates after these type of measures have been put into place, saying he is doubtful that those working so hard to get to the Golden Gate Bridge just won't go somewhere else.
And it does not seem on the face of it logical to me to say that someone that's that determined to die is only determined to die because the Golden Gate Bridge has such a magnetic draw, or that will make such a statement.
Still, though, survivors and family members of victims lost to the bridge are overjoyed by this net.
I'm grateful every moment of every day to walk this earth. And I think that all the people involved in raising the net are cheering internally right now, and very grateful for this accomplishment.
95% of the barrier is up along the 1.7-mile bridge, with just temporary work left in the remaining areas. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.